Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Chris Massimo back again with another Apex Legends gameplay. Hope you guys are doing well today, and man oh man do we have some news today. So of course, if you guys are fully aware or not, of course, I just want to go inform you that we actually got some new teaser trailers for the new Season 7 and of course for the new Legend of Horizon. So we got a few cinematics and of course a little background of her and exactly who she is as a character. It was actually really interesting as well too, and by the time that this video actually is released, you're actually going to see that there's going to be a new season showing of exactly the new Season 7 and everything to go ahead and come forward. So I'm super excited about it. Obviously, I want to go ahead and make sure that we can address some new things here in this particular video. I have a very exciting gameplay for you guys, especially towards the ending of the game. It was actually pretty crazy, and honestly, just a lot of sequence of events that actually ended up happening as well too. So I am going to go ahead and address the whole Black Ops Cold War as well too. I wasn't able to go ahead and get a gameplay out for you guys just because I wanted to go ahead and address everything going on. But with that being said, let's go ahead and hop straight into the video, and other than that, I will see you guys in the next 10 seconds. Alrighty guys, welcome back to today's video. So as you can see over here, we are playing on some World's Edge, and I am obviously using Bloodhound. I'm actually playing with a few randoms here lately. I've actually just been solo queuing a lot of my matches for the most part, so like I said, I should probably see if I can get in touch with a few of my buddies, or just see if I can reach out to other people on my friends list, or just some of the community posts. If you guys are watching my videos and obviously we don't play together, then by all means feel free to let me know. I'd love to go ahead and play with some of you guys as well too. But other than that, moving forward, obviously I want to go ahead and go over into this particular gameplay. But before I do that, I want to go ahead and address obviously everything that is actually yet to come, at least just everything that we know so far. So obviously, if you guys are fully aware, there's a new legend that is actually coming out. I know that we actually ended up teasing it here on the channel as well too at one point. So the new legend is actually, her name is Horizon, and as far as we know from the cinematic as well too, she's an astrophysicist, and what ended up happening is that she made a promise to her son, at least just from what it looks like, and she was actually betrayed by someone. But this particular someone actually looks like to be someone by the name of Ash. And if you guys aren't familiar with the Titanfall series, they are actually the same developers that actually has created Respawn, or at least just for Apex Legends. And so we're thinking that at some point everything is actually connecting here. So we're not quite sure just yet. We have to go ahead and wait to see obviously a little bit more details moving forward. But other than that, looks like Horizon has been able to go ahead and just harness the power of gravity, and because of that she actually wants to go ahead and use that power to go ahead and keep her promise. Now, as to what this promise may be, it looks like to be in some correlation as to her actual son, but as far as we know right now, it is still a little bit too soon to go ahead and obviously predict that. But obviously moving forward, there are a couple of new things that we know of so far as well too. So first things first is actually a new map. Olympus is going to be the new map that has actually been able to go ahead and be released to us, and I'm super excited about it just because obviously we needed some new rotations. World's Edge is an amazing map. Kings Canyon is great too, especially for third parties, but we needed something else to go ahead and mix things up, especially lately. And obviously we know that it is supposed to be a big map, and the biggest change to that we actually haven't been able to go ahead and have the ability to go ahead and use is actually having vehicles. And now if we have the ability to go ahead and drive these vehicles, we're still not quite sure. I know that the community has been a little biased as to whether or not it's a positive thing or a negative thing. A lot of people don't want to see vehicles and have it turn into something like Warzone or Fortnite. But what we're thinking and just hoping for is that it's actually going to be similar to how the train was when it came to World's Edge. So I'm pretty excited about it. Obviously, when the new trailer comes out, I'm going to be really excited to go ahead and see this. But I just want to go ahead and point out the gameplay really quick. So as you can see, I really didn't get too much of damage points, especially on this Wraith. I hit her for 17 points, but I had my back turned this entire time, and that's the biggest thing about playing with randoms. A lot of people are just selfish. I was like, wait a minute, I was like, I still didn't get credit for this kill. And so I actually saw that this Wraith was actually having a self revive, and the Octane over here was literally waiting for him to go ahead and self-revive just so he can get credit for the kill. And honestly, I mean, I can care less. I'm not really too big when it comes to kills, and I feel like I've addressed that with you guys previously. My main thing is obviously just being able to go ahead and have some fun and get some wins. Obviously, I want to go ahead and make sure that I can get some high kill gameplays for you guys eventually in the future, but we're not to that point yet. But I do, of course, appreciate each and every one of you guys that support the channel. But I'm not gonna lie that I was a little irritated right over here just because obviously I'm kind of that player where I want to make sure that we play smart. I don't want to push fights where I know that we're gonna either end up losing or be in a bad situation to obviously get third partied. I was trying to go ahead and signal to my team that we should just be pushing over here and rotate. And of course, I know that just being able to go ahead and solo queue and not actually playing with my own like personal people that I know, it can be a little difficult to obviously have that communication factor. But I just feel like some people just I'm not trying to say that they don't have common sense, but some people just need to be more aware of certain situations. So obviously this Octane went down, and honestly I'm not going to throw my game just because I want to go ahead and res him, and there wouldn't even be any opportunity to res him. It just wouldn't be any use. So he's going to actually end up leaving the game over here, so I decided to go ahead and do what's best for the team and actually just rotate. So shout out to the Wraith that actually ended up following me as well too. So unfortunately for him, we weren't able to go ahead and revive him, so we ended up just rotating, especially according to the map, and I ended up ratting over here. So I was stuck in this building because I was kind of afraid, because I was like, I heard that everybody else was fighting, so I wanted to be in the best situation possible for me and my team, and I almost panicked and ended up shooting this Mirage, but thankfully I didn't, because obviously I would have been destroyed by this Pathfinder right over here. And I'm not gonna lie that I was actually pretty glad that my teammate was in a different building than myself, because if I would have actually died, at least he would have had the opportunity to go ahead and clutch it up. But it is what it is. So right over here we did the best thing possible, just to go ahead and just rotate. I was trying to figure out where the circle actually was, but I knew that the other team was just at least on the high ground, and I was actually thankful that was actually a 2v2 situation. So you're gonna see what ended up happening very soon. But something I did want to go ahead and touch bases on was obviously the Black Ops Cold War beta. First things first, I thought it was actually pretty fun. Of course, I'm looking forward to obviously seeing how the game actually plays out as well too. Honestly, it was a little short just because I didn't really get the chance to go ahead and play it, just due to work scheduling, and with the beta only being live for like only a week, it was a little unfortunate, but it is what it is. So obviously moving forward, once the game actually comes out, we'll be sure to go ahead and get some more gameplay for you guys if you guys want to go ahead and see that. So other than that, we are able to go ahead and clutch things up here for the dub. It was unfortunate for that Octane, but hey, you should have stuck around, and it's not my fault that you ended up dying. So other than that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys have made it this far, I just want to say thank you guys, each and every one of you. If you guys can go ahead and help me out by just either liking the button, commenting, or subscribing if you're new. But other than that, guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Y'all stay safe out there, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.